Welcome to one of English football's red-letter days. Arsenal versus Manchester United will always be a major date on the footballing calendar. There might have been a shift in the bigger picture and indeed the power balance since the days when both these teams were perennial winners. But one thing remains unchanged: they cannot stand losing to each other. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Well, this is undoubtedly a mouth-watering encounter. Certainly it has played a significant part in the history of the English game.
You can always count on there being something dramatic happening when these two come together. But there have been a fair share of grinds too. I'm expecting both sides to try and maximise their attacking threat, because when you look back over the years, the potency has been the big factor with these two teams. And always a hard one to call, but never far from exciting. I think this is a formation that offers excellent balance, Peter.
Particularly tried and tested in the Italian game, of course.
Yeah, and exported with great success too, because it allows half of the team to commit to either attack or defence. The three at the back and the double pivot, as well as the three attackers and two wide men. Teams often switch between this and 4-3-3 by dropping one of their pivots into the defensive line. It's very adaptable.
There's the whistle, and here we go. And it's Dallo. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Euro. And the through ball. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I think Mikel Merino is going to have a busy game in the middle of the park, Peter. He's a real footballer and not necessarily a midfield minder, but he can go box to box and be the team's most prolific passer. He really is an all-action player, and I expect we'll be seeing quite a bit of him.
OK, interesting. Looking for options for movement. Deep cross, and the keeper beats it, and he'll shoot here! Blocks, that's really good defending. Merino. Mikel Merino goes on a run down the left wing. Martinelli could try cutting inside here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Yoro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that has left him in a heap. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he thumps it clear. Now, can they get him away? Takes the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. They get a throw in. Rice getting this one clear. Merino. Calafiori kept his eye on it, and he's there. He has found the way through. Madueke. Oh, super ball! And that's nice and simple for the keeper. And the first 45 minutes are up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
Hello everybody.
Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in the second half.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're off again.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. No, that's been intercepted. Rice. Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. He's found a way through. Martinelli.
The attendance for this match was
De Ligt defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's having a go. That was travelling. Now it's Mount. Shifted it to the flank. Turns and goes. And he shoots! Ooh, perfectly measured that. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Rice, and the counter is on. Martinelli receives it in a good position here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Martinelli. That has not gone well. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Merino. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Look at the space here. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Oh, the protests are futile. The decision is made. Late drama. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Substitution in progress.
Never any doubt. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
The goal scorer for Arsenal after 88 minutes is number 14, Ukraine's.
Arsenal take what looks to be a decisive lead.
It looks to be the...
And he's decided to go for it. And that will sail harmlessly past.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
That's a good ball out wide. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. And now they can clear their lines. And he's whipped it across. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. The end of the game. Reflections?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them